What's up, everybody? A few months ago, I made a video asking you guys what topics you wanted me to cover on here. And one of the comments that I got very frequently was about research and kind of current news going on with ME and CFS. So I have a few things here I wanted to share with you that you might find interesting. They're all from May and June, so they're very recent. I'll do this from time to time when I see things that are kind of standing out, that are exciting for our community. And I'll jump right in. So I just have a few here. I'll put all the links, by the way, in the description so you can kind of follow up and go into more depth and read a little bit more on it. I'm going to keep it vague and pretty simple, but I'm going to share what they are. The first one is the UK to launch the largest genetic study into ME CFS that they've ever done. It's 3.2 million euros of funding that they've secured. The study is being led by a bipartisanship of scientists and patients. So that's exciting. That's a large amount of money to secure. And in the UK, just from what I've heard from friends that are in support groups, the UK surprisingly has not been as advanced in accepting ME CFS as a very serious illness, or they might know it's very serious and they haven't done a lot about it. So I'm happy to see that, and I'm hoping that this leads to more understanding for doctors in the UK. And there's a lot of people suffering all over the world, but in the UK, I've talked to a lot of people that they just can't get the proper medical care and compassion over there for this illness. So that's exciting to hear. Another one is a global research team aims to find cause of ME CFS. The project will be the largest of its kind in Europe. The team has secured $750,000, and the University of Oxford has stated that they hope to embark on a hugely important project to find out what causes ME. So now you have another respected institution that is putting a large amount of money into research. So for those of you out there that are feeling hopeless, there's not a lot happening, things are happening, things are moving. They're not moving as fast as we'd all love, but it's only a matter of time until we start to get more and more treatment. Testing should be easier and streamlined. There's a lot happening. So it's important to remember that when you're feeling really sick, you're feeling hopeless, and you feel like the community or the research for our community is not moving along. It is. There's a lot of money and smart people now that are involved. Another one is a senator in the US is leading a bipartisan group of senators to seek ME CFS medical research funding in the next coronavirus relief package. And the reason is because a lot of doctors and some scientists have found and believe, I should say that it's not confirmed, but they believe that this illness is causing some patients to have ME, or at least very similar, a post-viral issue that seems to have every classic symptom of ME. So there are a lot of doctors out there who are starting to say we may see a very large wave of people coming down with ME CFS over the next several years because of COVID-19, post-COVID ME. And it's starting to catch the attention of a lot of people. COVID-19 is a very horrible virus with horrible effects on the economy, on people, their health, all kinds of things. We all know, we've all felt it to some degree, the impact that it's had. The silver lining is it is bringing a lot of attention to the ME community, and people are calling for research. They want to get ahead of this. Some people have predicted millions of future ME CFS sufferers directly linked to COVID-19. Now, it's too early to know that for sure, but the fact that it's already being brought up, the fact that people are trying to allocate money and research to make sure that that's not the case, and if it is the case, to prepare for it, should be very encouraging, because it's going mainstream. There's people that have never uttered the words ME CFS, and they are now wanting to research, educate themselves on it, and make sure that there's not a huge wave of people that come down with it without any options, without any treatment, without any testing. So although COVID-19 is a very bad virus, and like I said, we all know what it's done, there is a silver lining here for our community at least. And it does make me sad to think that there will be millions of people coming down with this illness. I don't like to hear that. But if it leads to treatment and it leads to testing, that is a positive outcome out of a negative situation. So I'm gonna post videos like this, updating everybody on things that I find very interesting as far as research and awareness. And I'll always leave the links in the description. I encourage you to check out ME Action. They have a news section on their website that also has a lot of interesting things that are going on in the community, the ME community. And I encourage you to stay up to date, because it does give you hope. It does give us hope that there are things on the way, and we are no longer completely forgotten. We are not mainstream. We're not as big as MS as far as the public perception yet, but we're on our way. We're on our way there, and that's very encouraging and very important. So I hope everyone is staying safe out there, and I hope this video finds you well, and I'll be posting another video like this soon. Take care.